Here's the first half of the exposition. Then that goes into the second subject. So now we look at the opening first subject. I don't want to go on about the very first, this is the very first sonata and all that, but what did he pick? He picks this, the Mannheim Rocket, the idea from the Mannheim school, where it's consisting of this rapid surge of ascending musical device. This is obviously heavily influenced from these ideas. One interesting thing to add is that this piece is marked with dedicated to Haydn, but nothing else. And of course, Beethoven studied composition with Haydn at the time. And this is slightly anecdotal. Was it true? Was it not true? Who knows? But Beethoven is known to have said, well, I learned nothing from Haydn. And I would imagine there's an element of truth in that Haydn was actually too busy with his own compositions, his symphonies and everything, and possibly didn't quite give the due attention that Beethoven was looking for. But so it just one word, one little dedication dedicated to Haydn, and Haydn would have wanted something like "to my esteemed teacher" or something along those lines. Nevertheless, I find that certainly, whilst he may actually not have learnt much from Haydn's actual teaching, there is no question that he was hugely influenced by Haydn's own compositions, and particularly when Haydn was going through the Sturm und Drang movement, the storm and stress, the more subjectivity in art, the direct expression. Certainly, in a way, Beethoven's music is basically full of that, and I think this opening really represents that. Already, this rapid surge has a certain character, which you can see in Mozart's symphony, let's say G minor, the 1A3, which starts off. You've got that theme going on. This is the Mozart symphony, which, of course, Beethoven would most probably have heard. And you look at the opening of this, in fact, it's got this, the syncopation, and he goes into that. That already, it's a very powerful piece of work here, with that syncopation really giving that sense of urgency. And he goes on with the theme. And that's almost a direct borrowing, stealing of his own opening. Now, Beethoven brings the very first note into the upbeat, but otherwise the actual note is almost, well, the notes are practically identical. Rhythmically, Beethoven adds that little extra interest.